Hello, my name is Matías Klocker, and this is my co-worker Francisco Princic. Today, today we can present a project, and this title is dumping of highly polluting waste in sources of water, impact on river and possible solution. In today's world, dumping of highly polluting represent one of many problems affecting aquatic, terrestrial, and airborne environments. In Argentina, water pollution is a serious problem since many people from marine resources and freshwater resources. The problem of water sources contamination has been released by United Nations 2030 Agenda, more specifically by means of Sustainable Development Goal 6, which is called Clean Water and Sanitation for All. The target is more representative of this topic in this work is target 6.3. This target states the need of reduce pollution, eliminate dumping, and minimize release hazardous chemicals. As with every kind of project, it must go to smallest to largest. So the principal objective is the reduction of river pollution. So a result as this, ocean contamination may decrease. All the rivers are part of this problem. The rivers have several types of pollution, including chemicals, organic and inorganic products. However, the focus of attention here is on However, the focus of attention here is on highly chemical waste, phosphate. This pollution generates an imbalance in the river cycle, which increases growth of algae, changes the color of the river, and kill fish due to the oxygen reduction. Also, this increases the people suffering from water scarcity and waterborne diseases.
Given the urgency to solve this issue, it is very important to search for and research a solution to guarantee a better quality of water in cities close to water sources. To fulfill this aim, this work will be presented in three parts. Firstly, phosphate, the most damaging residue, is analyzed to determine its impact. After this, two approaches, biological phosphorus removal and phosphate chemical precipitation, are presented to address its elimination in the water. In the last part, one method of water purification will be chosen according to its efficiency and its impact on the environment. It is expected that this paper may generate a positive impact um, on the environment and aquatic life, so has to contribute to the achievement of SDG 6 by generating awareness among people about caring for the ecosystem.
Now we speak about the problem and your description. Trash is a major product of water pollution composed of different materials, for example, plastics and cardboards, organic components. Having a large diversity of waste types does not take away the relevance of this topic. Highly polluted water sources is typical of impoverished places and context with little environmental awareness and legislation to regulate industrial activity.
In relation to the chemical product, there are many industries that use phosphate for the fertilization of the soil and the care of the production. It is a problem that affects many aspects, as its purification is very complex and demanding. Phosphates generally come from several places and can be found in different forms. It may come from fertilizers removed from the soil by rainwater or wind, human and animal excretions, and cleaning products. This component is composed for three components. Excuse me. This component is composed of three components: orthophosphate, which is an equal proportion, polyphosphate, and organic component of phosphorus. Presence of phosphate in the water generates large amount of algae, which is desirable in the aquatic environment. As far as phosphate is concerned, it is a component that contributes the eutrophication of rivers and lakes. That is only 1 gram of phosphate in the water promote the growth of up to 100 grams of algae. Its presence affects excuse me, this presence impact on the water for several forms, increasing, including the cost increase in the cleaning of it when it arrives at the purification plants.
In the picture of the right, we can see algae due to phosphate concentration. When algae die, the process of decomposition entails a demand up to 150 grams of oxygen per 100 grams of algae, which bring disruption to the aquatic ecosystem.
Nowadays, the complete elimination of fate is a difficult task. Um, is a bit nowadays the complete elimination of fate is a difficult task. Algae's accumulation in rivers and lakes prevent the monthly cleaning of storage tank for the derivation of different daily uses. Also, it is dangerous because the generation of toxins in these tanks is daily for humanity. In addition, this concentration of algae in these tanks removes the oxygen of it, reducing the aquatic life.
As stated above in this work, two methods are present: biological phosphorus removal and, phosphorus and phosphate, and phosphate chemical precipitation. In my case, I will talk about of biological phosphorus removal. Biological phosphorus removal is the most used and depends on the presence of rapidly biodegradable organic agents. This method is carried out by establishing a chemical relation of oxygen at the inlet of the, this process is carried out by establishing a chemical relation of oxygen at the inlet of the aerial tanks in water plants. Regarding its operation, it consists in two stages. Firstly, an anaerobic stage, which means that there is no presence of oxygen, and the organic matter present in the water is collected by polyphosphate accumulating organisms, PAO. Secondly, an aerobic stage, which means that there is presence of oxygen. At this stage, PAO degrade the accumulated organic matter to transform into energy. Part of this release energy is used to collect phosphate from river. To finish the process, phosphate is eliminated although algae purge after the two stage mentioned before.
By chemical precipitation consists in adding precipitants such as iron and aluminum salt and lime slurry to the water, which are used in this process coagulant. Although there are three precipitants methods, In this case, a solution called post-precipitation is proposed. The process presented above is a treatment that use only metallic reagent. Each element are added in the onto the residual water to generate a coagulation of phosphate and its derivatives. To finish this process, chemical sediment are extracted, have clean, and save water once again in the rivers. In connection with what was expressed above, there are some positive and negative aspects in this method. These aspects are presented below. One of the advantages that biological phosphorus removal present is that it offers it offers a sustainable alternative and it's effective when in operation because it doesn't produce much solute.
For its part, phosphate chemical precipitation offers low prices, high sustainability, but its effectiveness is not so robust. Taking these criteria into account, phosphate chemical precipitation is more effective than biological phosphorus removal because only one anoxic part is needed. That is one less step. Although in turn this process has a high cost and low sustainability.
To conclude this work, it is important to highlight the importance of accumulating phosphate to care of ecosystem and the lives of people. Furthermore, the active participation of government is, in this case, is a vital importance.
As well as this, environmental education and technology investments in the improvement of this aspect of the ecosystem is very important to search healthy and sustainable food future in the rivers.
These
reference
are some references were used in the development of this work, this paper, excuse me.
To finish the presentation is thank you for attention.